Hi there! So today I'm being very unprofessional as per usual with these videos, and I'm going to talk about my potential song ideas and what I thought I might do for my music video, because throughout my blog I talk about doing Look the Part, which is my friend's song, Georgina, and I'm definitely doing that. I have my idea somewhat formed in my head. I'm going to be putting up with a T. A treatment. I was going to go with temperament. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm going to put up a treatment of the music video idea soon, but I didn't always think I was going to be doing her song. I did have other ideas. So today I'm going to be extra professional with my Spotify playlist, and just play you from my phone. If Siri doesn't come on, I'll play you from. Stop it. Sorry, my phone is being silly. I'll play you from my phone some of the song ideas that I had, some of the ideas that I was thinking about doing with them, and then possibly play you a bit of Look the Part and talk about some of the previous ideas I had before I picked the one I'm going to do. This is probably going to be a long video. So this playlist has loads of stuff in it, basically. It has a crazy amount of music in it, because it's got some stuff just that I've discovered from doing media this year, because obviously working with music, and looking at music videos, I'm discovering a lot of songs which I hadn't heard of before. So there's also that in this playlist, so I have to find the specific songs I actually was thinking of doing, because as much as I love David Bowie, I wasn't going to be doing a music video to one of his songs, so that would be pretty cool. There's a lot of Bowie in here, just because history of music videos, he came up a lot. He did a lot in the history of music videos, so there's a lot of him. Oh yeah, okay, so this was one of the songs. Now this is one of the songs where it was going to be ridiculously hard for the idea I had in my head, just because it involved cars. But some of it would have been fine. I probably could have gone with the story idea. It might have been a bit long, though. That was the other problem. Not the song itself, but the idea I had, and it would have involved trying to get some older people in, which would have been difficult if I'd have done. Okay, the original bit. So this is Diplomat's Son by Vampire Weekend from their album Contra. So I'm just going to play a bit of it and then kind of make it a bit quieter, so it's still playing while I speak, just because I like that kind of idea. So this is one of my favourite songs at the moment. I love Vampire Weekend, and they have amazing music videos as well. It has a long introduction, but there we go. It's quite good because it has the quite strict verse, and obviously the intro with just the kind of drums almost. It's kind of building a bit. Just because I know it's coming, I think I'm reading too much into it. It goes low first because there's a bridgy bit. Just make my own music video of just me lip syncing to the song. So obviously it's kind of quite lovey. I see it as... Sorry, chorus. So, first of all, I was thinking kind of a vintage idea, because he says it was 81. And I did want to have the idea of it being a gay relationship, just because it's called Diplomat's Son and it's a man singing it, so that's the kind of the idea that was in my head. And just with the lyrics that there were, the idea that this guy meets this other guy who is a diplomat's son, and they're completely different, kind of like every other story, right? It's one of them's really rich, one of them's really poor, that kind of idea, kind of almost cliche, and he doesn't know kind of what to do about it, this guy who's singing. He's confused about what he wants, so there's lots of confusion, I think, in the lyrics. I think even from that first line where he's it's not right, but it's now or never. I feel like it's lots of hesitation, and they do lots of stuff. There's like a bit where it goes really slow, and it's like, I woke up in bed with my best friend, or something like that, and I liked the idea of just a shot of him waking up and he's gone, and he's kind of realised that he's just messed up completely and that he does want to be with this guy. Ooh! I changed the song, I didn't mean to, I tried to tap the screen. That's the second song. But the idea that he kind of wakes up and realises he's messed up and tries to get after him, but then he like leaves. It's hard to explain it without you hearing the lyrics of the song, but I kind of saw it a lot as that. So that was the problem with like Cars, and the idea that he's like running to try and get him back. Sorry. He's running to try and get him back, and he just doesn't make it. And he just realises he's messed up because he was too afraid to be with him. And then the idea was kind of at the beginning, in that even before that, like just silence of this girl finding a diary in her dad's attic, or loft, as I should probably call it, I'm not American, finding a diary, and the dad coming up the stairs, and then at the beginning, back in kind of like the 80s, so like it's a suit, it's fine, it's a suit like the diplomat's son, because he's a diplomat's son, to kind of emphasise that, and then like, I reckon I could get some quite vintagey outfits for the guy, and I think I have some ideas, and I would have liked to do some filming up in London for this song particularly. And then at the end, the other guy, because one of the guys meant to be, the guy that is her dad is meant to be at the end, the guy who's singing the song, who, I don't know if I'd have had performance in it, but it's the guy who's singing the song, and then you see the other guy come up the stairs, because obviously they did get together in the end. So I've just talked about one song for 6 minutes. But yeah, then we have another song by Vampire Weekend, just because Vampire Weekend are awesome. It's some of their like faster paced songs as well, which I think is kind of, just because I think that they're kind of more intense, and I liked the intensity. But this is from their album Modern Vampires. I think there's more to that title. There is already a music video to this, which is awesome. Really postmodern from the opening theme, because it kind of recreates the picture of the Last Supper, which is really cool. I don't know my idea for this song. It's not as thought out as the other one. I feel like I would have had more performance with this one. This might have been purely performance, actually, thinking about it. Or, because it's called Diane Young, have it, again, about a girl. So that's quite a simple one, because obviously I didn't really know what my idea was. I really hope you can hear me over the music, because otherwise that's going to be really annoying, because I'm going to have to refilm this whole video. Because I just refuse to edit at the moment, because I'm lazy, and I know I'll be doing enough editing for the actual music video, so I'm just like, meh, I don't have to. I've never edited these. I don't edit my production logs either, just because I want it to be more real. I don't know why, it's because I'm crazy. So then we have, again, another song by Vampire Weekend. It's called Cousins. Again, has a really cool music video, all on a track, and like, there's like lots of stuff going on, but it's just, again, really upbeat. And I really was into this song for ages. Like, could easily ruin this song for myself if I'd have done it, because it's just crazy. Again, really performancey. I think Vampire Weekend is quite a performancey band. The lyrics are quite quick and like strange, so I feel like you could have some like really crazy stuff going on if you were to do this as a narrative. It could be really conceptual, to be honest, which I kind of think the music video somewhat is, as well as performance, just because they have lots of like imagery going on within it. This is also from Contra, funnily enough, because Contra is like a really slow album, but you know. Okay, then we have the song which I am using as my postmodern music video case study for the other side of the course, and that is Wrong Crowd by Tom Odell, and the music video that I'm analysing is nothing like what I actually wanted to do for this song. Because I think it does really build up. I love the music video for this, I think it's really cool. and obviously really postmodern because I'm doing it as my postmodern case study. But at the same time, I wanted it to be like someone packing up for uni or something like that, like kind of almost ghost town-esque idea. Yeah, like go that bit, packing my bags in the car. It's like that's when I thought of going to uni, and the mum's worried. Please, boy, no more fighting. She knows he's having problems, and I kind of wanted it to be like he tries to get away from these people constantly, and I wanted to do everything. I wanted it to be like a kind of goth, and I wanted there to be kind of like really preppy and there's like all these weird people, but they all have like something just slightly off about them. Like there was something kind of almost threatening about them. And he like is trying so hard to get away from me. He doesn't want to be a part of this. He's kind of almost scared, which is kind of ironic. He wants to be a part of it and he doesn't. He knows that something is wrong, but he's also kind of drawn to it. And it does build up a lot because it's kind of almost slow in this bit, which I think is quite good. Possibly, yeah, driving shots are always really hard to do, but like something along those lines of him trying to get away. And I thought with the whistling, I could have like different people of this wrong crowd around, like just doing the whistling part in like a really freaky way, something like that. And then at the end, it kind of like builds up, and I would have had him just be a part of the wrong crowd. It would have been awesome if I could have done something with contacts, or like there's something. Oh, they do. I think why they're having it is they kind of almost get him. And there'd be like a weird initiation ceremony and you don't kind of know what's going to happen. And the brother, so they're talking about a brother as well. Those people don't like me. Something along the lines of that, of kind of like being really scared of just kind of, yeah, the brother's really freaked out and like Tom doesn't like really know what to do. Just because his name's Tom. I don't know if I'd have called the guy Tom. Yeah, but yeah, it's like really party-esque in the actual music video, which is really strange. Okay, then we have 2 David Bowie songs, which I loved, and I don't know what I'd have done for them, to be honest. But the first is Lazarus, which was it's on Black Star, which was obviously the album that he released before he died. And it's obviously just a really powerful album because there's lots, especially Lazarus. There's lots of connotations with Lazarus in the Bible, obviously reincarnating, and the music video for this and for Black Star, very postmodern. But just, I feel like this could have been really powerful with the idea of resurrection, so like lots of imagery with that, of almost reconstruction of yourself, kind of, yeah, kind of like rebirth ideas, something like that. Quite conceptual, but also a narrative there, kind of like the Just video, something that's kind of almost terrifying. Would have been really cool to make. Like obviously it hasn't even come in, like with the words, it's kind of just like building up to that. Look up here, I'm in heaven. I feel like this song is so powerful, it'd be really hard to make a music video with justice for it by myself. I mean, the music video for it is really good. I don't understand it, but I like it because of how it works with the power of this song. But I don't know if I'd have done justice to the song itself. Yeah, it's so, the words just actually touch me, like, just because David Bowie was just amazing, and just, yeah, it's like, really, this whole song is just really powerful, obviously, just because he knew he was dying, and I think that has quite a big impact on me. And then Black Star, 9-minute song. I could never have done this. I don't know why I put it in here. I could have cut it, but because there's a lot of quite stuff in here. Again, the music video, this is really postmodern. I don't understand all of it, but it's really cool. There's like, I mean, the song itself is really kind of trippy, but yeah, there's like kind of throwbacks to possibly Major Tom, that kind of Life on Mars album, because there's a guy in an astronaut sauce with a jeweled skull, and these like strange dance moves, and it's just, yeah, it's like, but it's kind of like really trippy and strange. He uses a lot of sax on this album, which is interesting. But I feel like it is very David Bowie. I think the saddest thing about this album is he'd written songs for afterwards. After this album had come, that he didn't record, or he recorded bits of it, just because he thought he had more time, and obviously he didn't. Kind of building up with the drums. I like it a lot. It would have been good to do something with this, but you know. This song was like on my list for ages. It is one of my favourite songs ever. It's Summertime by Vince Staples, from his album Summertime '06. And it's a rap song, so it's almost kind of hard to do a rap song, and there's a lot about race in the lyrics, which is obviously very powerful, and it would be hard, I think, for me to kind of take away from that, so I think I would have had to have taken that into consideration if I'd have done this music video. But my original idea for this is like a soundtrack to almost a short film, so completely narrative. It's just these two people and they're going to run away. For whatever reason, that's all you know, is they're going to run away. It's two people, and you kind of cut between them leaving, packing, getting up, writing letters. You see them looking at texts of parents going, where are you, what's happened, where are you going? And they're going, you see them on a train and they're gonna leave, and then they stop at a train station somewhere, and you just see them walk off, and they're going through the woods, and you don't really know what's going to happen. With all their bags and stuff, they're going through the woods, and they're just waiting. There's like some notes at the end which work quite well with this idea, and just waiting, and then the guy just smashes the girl's head in, and just holds her, just covered in her blood, and she's just dead, and they're just there, and that's just the end shot. It's just him holding her, and it's like, why? Were they going to have like some kind of suicide pact? Did he kill her? Was he angry at her? Did she do something? Why did she leave if she thought that was going to happen? Like, I wanted to question that, just because it's kind of got like romantic-esque lyrics in it. There's lots of like reference to like, this could be forever, but obviously it's not because she's dead. Like almost a Romeo and Juliet story, but like a really twisted Romeo and Juliet story where Romeo kills Juliet. This is again by it's featuring the same artist before. This is Smoke and Retribution by Flume, featuring Vince Staples and Kuka. I don't know how to say it.
You ain't got no money, I ain't got no time. All these faces looking funny when I'm driving by. Headed to my whip, my name is Buzz, you know they plan on killing mine. Name is at your temple, we were supposed to kill a nigga, mine, genocide.
It does have some dodgy words in it, so I don't know if I could have actually have used it. I don't know what I'd have done with this. It was like just a quick idea of a song I liked and thought I could do something with it. This again has a music video, but I like the words and I like the idea that you could get in a lot of representation of sexuality into it. Because I do kind of want to make a statement with my music video. I know that's really bad. But I would like to make a statement. I think it's somewhat important. I mean, some people are really against that. They're like, don't put your own personal views into something like that because you're going to offend people or something like that. But at the same time, I want to talk about things that are passionate to me. And I feel like it's kind of a good medium. And I don't think what I'm doing with Georgina's song is out there. I think it's just, it is as it is and it's based a lot on my own experiences. But I'll get onto that when I talk about this. But obviously, it's girls want to play with girls, boys, well, it's coming soon. So I'll just sip on my coffee because I'm really professional. Keep looking at the camera, so I'm a narcissist.
Girls wanna play with boys and the boys wanna play with girls. And the girls wanna play with girls. Boys wanna play with boys. Oh boy, don't you love this girl? The girls wanna play with boys and the boys wanna play with girls.
I think you could have like little kids in it, and you could have older kids, and you could have like some romance, and you could just have friendships. You could just overall just show all the walks of life. It'll be good. Then we have Where Are You Now, which I was going to do with mirrors in the drama studio, my school. and I was going to do some kind of dance routine where she's like, this girl keeps running towards this boy, but he's like not there and she's trapped and she doesn't know what to do, like almost kind of conceptual, and it's kind of a dream but it's kind of not, and kind of lots of like dancing where they can't touch each other, if you know what I mean. Like, so if my hands are here, somebody else's would be like that, so it's like lots of mirrored movements but not actually being able to touch the person. Like, they're just, where are they? They're stuck, they're lost without them, they've gone. I think it would be quite good with the boy as well, again to make a statement, because I like to make statements, of like, boys can have emotion and be worried too, like, because obviously Justin Bieber sings in this, it's Skrillex that does kind of the remixing and everything. I think it was with, yeah, Jack U. Skrillex and Diplo present Jack U. I don't know what Jack U is, but yeah, it's this. So Where Are You Now? And it has that really good beat, and she's like running around and she keeps seeing him places like the labyrinth at the end where she's trying to get Toby, and she can't get Toby, and she keeps like trying to run and she just can't get to him. He's like upside down, he's on the ceiling, he's over there, he's over here, she just can't reach him. I wanted that kind of idea. This Lana Del Rey did a music video for, and I thought with this I could do lots of switching between the same person in 1920s wear, because I have 1920s outfit. I was very into researching costume and vintage ideas, if that makes sense. I was really into making like a really authentic 1920s costume and discovering like lots of the style, things that actually happened there, because it is somewhat different to what you see. Because there is more of an exaggerated idea of 1920s. What we see today, I got really into that for ages. And I like the idea of switching between the girl in the 1920s, like having kind of a Great Gatsby moment, and her in the 21st century, well, don't live in the 20th century, the 21st century, also having problems, or across time. So it's like you see her in the 20s, see her in the 40s, see her in the 60s, see her in the 80s, and across time it's these two people, like, just together, but not, they're having issues every time and they're just never going to be together, kind of like Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Is it Hawkman? I mean, they're in Legends of Tomorrow, I mean, they're in other stuff, but it's like Hawkgirl, possibly Hawkman, where they're like destined to be together and keep reanimating, but they keep dying. Something like that. I like that. What's the next song? This, again, murder. Basically, you see this guy walking through the woods on the way home from somewhere, we don't know where. Hands in pockets, just from behind. Can't see his face. Yet. And he's just walking through the woods. And there's lots of like B shots of like light through the woods and just like strange, ethereal kind of vibe. And you're just watching him walk and you're a bit like, okay, this is a bit weird. What am I doing? And you're like focusing on different bits of him as he walks. And he's like thinking back, and you see lots of flashbacks to his relationship with a girl. So there are happy memories, and then as the memories go on, they're getting darker and not as happy, and they're arguing, and there's problems, and then you see different bits of him. So you might see his eyes are kind of puffy, he looks like he's been crying, his nose is all red, and his hands still in his pockets, and then you see like a bit of blood running down his hand, or you see a bit of blood on a leaf, and you're like, this is strange, there's blood happening here. And he's kind of, you're seeing more of these flashbacks, and she's left him, and she's with somebody new, and he's seeing her. And then there's more kind of, and then you might see him like just move his hand to brush something, and he gets blood on his head and like on his face. And seeing kind of more of these images, and then you're seeing like her, and like something bad happening to her, and she's like having her hair pulled, and she's having like, she's kind of screaming and getting really agitated. And he's still walking, and you're still kind of seeing like bits of him, and you're just like, okay, this guy's kind of freaky now. You don't feel as sorry for him as you did when you saw like puffy eyes and everything. And he keeps walking, and he eventually gets home. Not obviously in some places, it's like the middle. and he's like walking, and he finally gets home, and he just goes to his bathroom, and he washes blood off his hands, he washes blood off his face, wherever he's put it, and he just sinks down to the floor, and just curls up in a ball, and you zoom out, you pan out in this bathroom, and you just see his ex just dead in the bathtub, and everyone's like, what? Oh my god, that's so crazy. Okay, and then it's gone to the top of my playlist. So yeah, those are the songs that I was thinking of doing. I'll make a little list beneath this. I really hope that all of that could be heard, because I really don't want to record this again. But yes, oh yeah, I need to play you Georgina's. So then I listened to all those songs and it was great, and I had ideas for them, but I didn't really feel true like excitement until I listened to Georgina's, which I know I should have actually like downloaded, but it's just in my email because I'm lazy. Yes, recorded song. I love this song. It does go somewhere eventually. Always stuck on the same page, my inspiration's starting to fade, but I will fight the doubt and I will work this out. It's very acoustic. 'Cause this is how life's meant to be. You struggle perfectly. I tried lots of ideas for this. One of them was the idea that Georgina wouldn't even be in it, other than as a guardian angel type character of a girl just kind of going through school, and she's like lost and she doesn't know what she's doing, and it's just her, Georgina, trying to be a guardian angel and look over her. So that was one of my ideas. This is only just the start. You can travel and explore to find out. Another idea I had was Georgina in a split screen of what life would be like if she'd gone to school as herself, and what how it was when she went, how she felt like she had to go as, and obviously she has a really bad day when she's not going as she truly is. What were some of my other ideas? The idea of parents pressuring her, being somebody else that she's not. But now I have my final idea, which you will see all over my blog, everywhere, and it's just about her, and she's in a mask, and oh yeah, my favourite bit is these harmonies. Like kind of the bridge as well. It's a very short song. Trying to do the next thing, always trying to look the part. Those days are over. This is only just the start. She just cuts the mask. Yeah, love this song. Love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's going to make an amazing music video. I think it's going to be short, but I think that it'll work really well with the ideas that I have. I think, I could edit it to be longer if it needs to be, but honestly, I think it's going to work really well. And I was scared of what people were going to think of the song, actually. I love it, but I was scared that people were going to be like, oh, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't go places. It doesn't sound like a real song. But I think with the music video, it doesn't have to, with the way I'm doing it. And I think it would be cool if it's almost like this is the song that Georgina is listening to. She puts in her headphones and that's when it starts. She's like walking to school and she can just listen to this song. And you see her throughout performing. And she's not wearing the mask that she will be wearing in this music video. Because the idea is that she's not looking the part. She's not true to herself. But you see her performing without it, and she's so happy, and she's she just doesn't have the mask on anymore, and she is herself, and she is just really great. Oh my god, I can show you the mask. That's exciting, isn't it? First time I've shown anyone the mask yet. I mean, not even Georgina's seen the mask yet. Ugh. If my mask is moved, I'm going to be really stressed out. Is this it? Yes. Oh, I'm too popular today. Yes, this is the mask. It's like kind of Venetian. So yeah. Just like really fits well on them. Like, hey. I think it will work really well with Georgina as well in her face shape. I just her blonde hair with gold and blue. I think will look really nice, just aesthetically. But yeah, I think it looks really nice, just as it is. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Those are some of my potential song ideas. My initial kind of thoughts on the whole thing. I hope that you liked this. I hope that it showed you some of my process. Did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense. But yeah, I hope you liked this, and I will see you whenever I next make a video. So yes, thank you for watching, thank you for listening to the music that I picked, thank you for hopefully listening to my voice. But yeah, I will see you in the next video, which will probably be a production log, because production logs are always videos, because I'm lazy, and I like them, because they're chilled. Anyway, I'm just blabbering, so goodbye, I will see you next time. Bye!